Okay, so you could see there was a very clear presentation done here for the assignment that was given. So the main intent for this assignment was, so let me open the PDF for assignment number 1. Uh, okay, so the try. Okay, all right. So this is our project number 1. So the key focus for this project is to have good visualization for the users, and then based on that we have received a data set and then the requirements from the users. So you could see, to get a good understanding of meeting users requirements and present proof of concept to business users and get feedback from them. So these are the visuals what business users are looking for. So we have teams with most wins, teams with most toss wins, venues and total number of matches, count of match of the man of the match by player, and then we have number of matches by year and month. Okay, so in terms of completing the requirement, we have this report presentation where we need to add a overview page, and then we need to add a detailed report page. Okay, so next we have a detailed requirement for the overview page. So where we are saying we want to see KPIs to the left. KPIs are nothing but the key performing indicator. So those are the aggregated numbers users will be able to quickly see. So let's say if we have like 36 matches, then the KPI will show those 36 matches so that users don't have to count and then see how many matches we have played. And then we have slices to the right. So let's say we want to see all the matches that were played in 2021, then we will be providing a slicer for the users. And then based on the year selected or any of the specific slicer selected, we'll be able to see the report page. And then after that, we have a report page information to the top. So the way this will be helpful is, so let's say you are building the dashboard for me. So when you build this overview report page, you're trying to provide me information at the top so that whenever I'm opening the report page, I'll be able to quickly see that information. And then whatever visual we have to build, so you could see all the requirement here will be part of the center of the report page. Okay, so for now, let's focus on only this portion here. So as per user's request, so if I come to the same PBIX here, so you could see we have another report page here, duplicate of overview. So what I did yesterday was, when I was explaining this report and then providing feedback to Sana, so I duplicated this report page and then created a new one. And then you could see the same visualization. I tried to rearrange here. So you could see Sana was giving more spaces, but she did a good job for the first report that she built, but you could see here, I used the same space and then gave more space to the visual so that I'm able to see the data properly here. To the right, you could see I provided slicers. So when I'm coming here and then when I'm selecting one specific year, then you could see I'm able to see the matches only for that specific year selected. So it could be anything. So if I'm selecting one specific city, then I'm able to see. So this is like we are setting the standard and then we are setting an expectation for the users, saying that whenever you are interacting with a report page, so you will be seeing all the slicer at one particular location. So you will be seeing all the visuals at one particular location, and then logo, company's logo, and then report page. So you'll be seeing at the top. Okay. So far, Selima, Ajas, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, it was off. Yes.
Okay, okay, perfect. So now if we again come back here to the requirement document, so on the overview report page, so you could see based on the requirement what we have here, it's more kind of aggregated based data. So you could see if I come to the PBIX report here, so you could see we have number of matches. So let me pick this one. So we have Mumbai Indians, and then we are seeing that Mumbai Indians won 120 matches, but we don't know, we don't have that information against which team they have won the matches. For that purpose, so we said like we are now looking for a detailed report page where we are following the same standard. So we have KPI to the left. So same way what we have the KPIs at the top, and then we have slices to the right, and then we have a report page info to the top. And then we are saying one big table. So here you could see this one and this one is different here. Other than that, it's the same thing. So what I have to basically do is when I come to this PBIX, so I duplicate this report page, and then here I'm renaming this, and then I'm writing this down as detail, and I drag my cursor by holding the left key and then select all the stable visuals and then press the delete key. So that way, okay, so I think not everything is selected. So I'm pre-selecting it again and pressing delete. So you could see now my template is consistent. So my template, if I come to the overview page, I have slices to the right, logo to the top, and then report page. So same thing here, IPL matches instead of overview. I just have to change this to detail. But here, if I go to the document, so this time it is saying I don't want visuals, but I want a big table with all the fields available in the IPL dataset. So I have to follow the instructions. So it's looking for a table visual. Then I have to select the table visual. So coming back here and then opening the visualization pane. So I have the table visual here. So you can spend some time with all the different visuals we have available. But as Sana mentioned, we have to basically start with the simple table visual so that it's very easy for us to start and then see the data. But after that, we could try to change it to any other visual. So as the requirement says, we want to have a big table visual. So we have this table visual here. And then to this, I'm adding different fields. So I have the ID field available here. So by default, it will summarize. So I can click on the drop down and then say don't summarize. And then I'll be able to see the ID field. And then I want to show team one. I want to show team two. I want to show the toss winner. So you could see the first match, we have team one and team two. And then we are saying Royal Challengers Bangalore won the match, and then after that we have the winner. So same way we can add all the fields here, and then within the formatting I can come here and then style I can select and then say minimal. Okay, so far, are you with me, Ajas and Salima? You guys can stop if I'm speeding up with any of the concepts.
So
No,
you,
this
what
is
you,
fine.
no, wait. So what you just did, this is you're getting um the team one, team two, but I don't understand. What are you exactly looking for here?
So what we're looking for here is if I come back here again to the requirements page here, then they are looking for two different report pages here. One is an overview, and then second one is a detailed report page. So if I come here again, overview is giving you aggregate based information. So when you're seeing Mumbai Indians here, you're saying Mumbai Indians won 120 matches. But is there a way here that you could say me against which team they have played the matches?
No.
No, right? But let me show you one thing here. So I use, so when I expand this visualization pane, so we have this field name, which is winners, right? So you could see for building this table visual, we have winners and then we have a measure called number of matches. Okay,
Number of matches, yeah.
I come here on the detailed report page, and you see the drill through option at the bottom here. So I
Mhm.
added all the fields, and then at the bottom we have a drill through, and I'm adding the winner here. Okay,
Oh.
and if I come to the overview here, Mumbai Indians, I click right. So you see a drill through option.
Mhm.
This is taking me to the detailed report page. So you could see the same name here. If
Oh.
I do a drill through, then you see all the matches, Mumbai Indians. I'm able to see team one, team two, toss winner, and then the match winner.
Mm.
Got it? So this is how the detail page will be useful. Or if you don't want to do a drill through based thing, so let me clear this, remove everything. So you'll be able to add slices to the right. Okay. So let me show you that. So let me copy this ear slicer, Control C, Control V, move it down, and then expand the field pane. And then from this, I'm selecting winner, okay?
Okay.
And I don't want to have the date field. So you see, this is the slicer for winner. I'm able to see the teams, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not using team one or team two. I'm getting the list of all the winners,
Got it.
okay? So good thing in Power BI is you will be able to sync the slicer. What it means is if I'm selecting any winner team here, I'll be able to see information here, and I also will be able to see the same selection on this report page. So let me come here. So on the overview page, so you could see we don't have that slicer available here. So what I could do is, this is just like simple copy and paste what we do in Word or Excel. I'm copying this winner slicer,
Mhm.
coming here on the overview page, and I'm pasting here. So it will pick the same location what we have on the detail page, but you could see this is giving me another prompt here. This is saying, do you want to sync the slicers? Then I'm
Mhm.
saying yes. So what this will help me is, as now I'm more concerned about the Mumbai Indians. So I'm looking for match winners as Mumbai Indians. So you could see I'm selecting Mumbai Indians. So the complete report page here, you could see number of matches, toss winning. So you could see Mumbai Indians is first, and then after that, Kolkata Knight Riders is the second. So whatever matches they have won against, so this is the stats they're able to see here. But if I come here, then you could see slicer is automatically selected here, and then we are able to see the information only for Mumbai Indians. Okay, clear with the drill through and the sync slicer, how it
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
used between overview and detail report page.
And
Yep.
So you have to just think of a user or your manager, how you're trying to make their job easy by using all the different functionalities that are available in Power BI Desktop.
Okay.
okay.
So
This is getting recording, right? But
yes, this
okay.
is being recorded.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna need that
Yep.
to repeat it.
And you could see the, so this we were clear. This is only showing at what position we want what, and then what's the difference of on the detail page, and then what's the difference on the actual overview report page. Okay, and then at the bottom we have more technical requirements breakdown. So we don't want to follow the standard report page. So let me again come back here. I'm just pressing on a new page, so you could see this is page number 1, and then when I expand the visualization pane, so if no visual is selected here,
Mhm.
under the formatting, I will have page level settings here. So you could see everything related to page. So page information, page size, page background, page alignment. So if I come here, so you could see this is saying to change the report page size. So if I,
Is it better to start this setup first and then start doing your visuals?
yes, so first we have to do the setup. So that's the reason you have to understand the requirement, the document first, thoroughly go through it, and then you have to organize stuff in your mind, what thing you want to do first. And then the other thing what you could do is, for testing purpose, you can add test report pages. You can hide from the users. So I come here and then click on hide. So this doesn't have to do anything with the users, but you're saying these are my two final report pages, and then these are my test report pages.
Okay. Mm.
Okay, and let's not discuss about this for now, because as you're starting and then working on it, but I'll try to cover probably tomorrow or the day after whenever we are connecting, and I'll explain you these 2 points about the data model and query editor. Okay.
Okay.
So then the only part that is remaining is DAX requirement and reporting data set. So Salima or Ajas, are you guys able to follow this DAX requirement?
Um, um,
But because I provided all the needed hint
uh,
in this one, so you can take some time and then explain me. And I can show you the measure that is added in Sana's Power BI report.
please do.
Okay, so you could see the way this is uh, giving an example is, this is saying
So,
anything before,
brother,
yeah,
brother. So when they will hand out the requirements, it's everything is gonna be there, and I gotta follow from the top to bottom, whatever is there. Like this,
yes,
that's requirements that also we have to follow. There's nothing we can skip, right?
yes, absolutely. Because that's what users will be expecting, right? So let's say you are my manager, you got a request from let's say a CEO, so you would for sure need whatever CEO has requested, right? So let's say if I'm skipping any of the visuals and all, that will not work for them, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, that's the reason it's very important for you as a manager to translate all the requirements to your developers. And then you as a developer, it's very important to clarify if you're not able to follow anything. But you will have the BA who will be helping you if you're stuck with some of the business requirements, and then he can get clarification.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But if you're following this, then what this is saying is anything before this equal to sign will be your measure name. So this is saying create a measure as number of matches. And then for getting the matches, this is saying do a count of IPL matches 2020. This is your table name basically. And then ID is your field. So if I come back to the report, expand the fields pane, go into the data set. So you could see we have number of matches. And then we did the same thing, number of matches equal to testing count, and count will be the same thing, but table name followed by the ID. So what this is doing is it's doing the distinct count for this ID and then giving you the count. So if I come here, add a KPI and then add number of matches. So you could see we have total of 816 matches. And then we can come here and then copy this and paste. So we have paste here. We move to the left. So this is our complete requirement. So we have KPIs to the left, we have slices to the right, then we have information, and then company's logo to the top, and then we have the main information at the center. So you could see here again in this document, 4 different areas. Left, we have right, we have top, and then we have the center portion. Center portion you could see. And for understanding the data, So what you have to basically do is I explain this to Ajas, brother Ajas, and then I explain this to Sana as well. So you have to basically not narrow down the data. So let's say if I'm picking Mumbai Indians, let me select team one as Mumbai Indians. So here you see. So these are list of all the matches Mumbai Indians plays against the other team as team number one. And then we want to further narrow down this data. So let's say we are only looking for the matches they played against this. Let's pick Aiden's Garden. So you could see they have played two matches in Aiden's Garden, and this way you will be able to better read the data.
Wait,
So
there's too many teams over here. I mean, so there's two teams, but there's so many names. I'm not sure.
yep. So just think how a match will be played. So we have team one, team two participating. This is clear for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these two teams are playing at this particular date. And I can change the format here under the column tools. So they played in 2015 and 2013. But where they played it, so they played at the venue Aiden's Garden. Okay. So Aiden's Garden.
Brother, I'm saying before you got this two data, there's information. There's more players in there, right? More. Go back to the actual data that you pulled. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm clearing everything.
Yeah, there's so many names over here, right? It's not only two, right?
No. That's what we have to narrow down, and then first we are trying to understand this data. So let's you could say this is the full population,
Uh-huh.
and then from this we are just picking a sample.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we are picking sample to understand the data. So what I could do is I could say, let me pick this stadium and then understand all the different matches that were played here.
I see. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now we have picked this sample, and then we are saying at this particular venue. So let me do a sorting here. So I'm doing a sort ascending. So you could see 2010 to 2014. Then I
Mhm.
have this team one, team two playing here.
Mhm.
So if I'm picking only the first instance here, so the first match ID is 419117. Okay. So for each employee, there will be a unique identifier, right?
Mhm.
So in your company, when let's say you join and then after that, after 1 month, someone else join with the same name as Salima.
Mhm.
Can you do a distinct count by the employee name?
No, you have to go by the ID number, unique
ID.
number, unique number.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yes.
here we have that identifier here. So when you do a count here, so you will be getting the total number of matches. So that's what we have done here in the requirement. So in the DAX measure requirement, so you could see we did a count of the IDs and then we got the total number of matches.
Okay.
Okay. So far, are you with me?
I'm losing it, but I'm here. No, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Assalamualaikum Muhammad Bhai, one question.
Yep. Yep. Come go ahead.
Does the distinct in DAX is as same as a distinct in SQL?
Yes. Yes. It
Or
will be the same thing. Yes.
so will it be not giving me the duplicate values, or it's just giving me the some distinct values, right?
Yes. It will be giving you the distinct values.
Okay, that's what my question. Thank you.
Yep. Yep. It will be the distinct values. Okay. So Salima, so let me do one thing here. So let me filter the data for one specific match.
Okay.
Then you explain me what happened for this particular match, where it happened, when it happened, who won the toss, and then who won the match.
Okay. So it happened in 2010. And the winner on this was the Deccan charges or something. What is it called?
Yes, yes.
And what else you asked?
I'm saying where that particular match happened.
Is it Barbara
Yeah,
T Stadium?
Barabati Stadium, something. Yep.
Barbara T Stadium, and the ID is 41917.
And then who was the toss winner?
Deacon or something.
Uh,
Yeah.
so the toss winner is Kings 11
Oh, fine.
Punjab.
I was looking at the winner. Okay, yeah, toss winner. Okay, Kings. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then now I will show you how you can relate the requirements here.
Okay.
So you now have total number of matches, and then you said this will help us to get the count, correct? And if I come here, so this I'm saying visual for teams with most wins. Okay.
Yeah.
So we want to have teams who
Wait.
have most number of wins. So if I'm seeing one row, then this column is showing me who won the match. So then what I have to do is when I come on my report page, and then when I add the winner, this is giving me a list of all the match winners. Okay. But I don't know who won the most number of matches and then who has the least number of matches. Then I need to do a count, right? So if I come here, filter everything, then if I select one particular team, Chennai Super Kings, so first one, then I would have to do a count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on till the end, right? Doing a count of all the IDs, right? So I'm giving that task to DAX by creating this measure, doing a distinct count, and then I'm adding it here. So you could see Chennai Super Kings. So you could have added everything here, right? If I highlight this ID, at the bottom, you see the information. So we have total number of 816 rows. And then by selecting winner as Chennai Super Kings, I'm getting